Well, good morning. It's actually Mama Jammas here on YouTube. Still not completely cleared up, but we are still at the Loves. We stayed here in where we at? Tifton? Macon? Somewhere. We're 400 miles where we got to go. So we're going to go to a Loves about, let's see, I'll tell you exactly where it's at. I looked at this yesterday. So I'm 7 hours away, so. Damn it, do as I say. Why did I stay here? I started playing video games and I said, to hell with it. We're going to go to this Loves in on Sardis Church Road. Well, that's kind of the idea, but we'll see. How many miles is it to that Loves? 400 and something. Come on now. Come on now. Wait, what? Hang on. I got to redo my whole thing. Do this. Let's go. Yeah, that's the place we're going. Southern Roanoke. What is this? Do I want to do that? Do I want to hit Atlanta? Because now it's giving me another route. Maybe. It's Sunday. Yeah, we'll go through Atlanta. Should be a nice little drive through Atlanta on Sunday. So we'll do that. But by going that way, it makes it longer. So we're 514 miles away from delivery, which is 8 hours and we're 7 hours and 56 minutes. So where's that Loves that I was looking at? Right there. That puts us 471 miles away from that Loves. Right at 7 hours, 30 minutes. All right, yeah, we're good. What the hell's going on here? All right, cool. Yep, we're just gonna drive up and get ready for delivery 8 a.m. in the morning. My brain is all messed up. I'm sure this intro sucked ass, but I appreciate all y'all being here, guys, and all the support. Let's just see what this tricky world has in store for us today, shall we? Thanks for being here. Okay, I just realized I was going through Atlanta and I was going through Charlotte. So I went ahead and Googled Carolina Panthers game. Luckily, they're in New England today, so no traffic to worry about in Charlotte for the Panthers game. However, the Falcons play at home against the Washington Commanders at 1 o'clock. So we are not going through Atlanta because of that mess. We're going to go ahead and take the original route, which is 20 miles shorter, but same time frame. Up 120 here from Macon, go hit 16 a little bit, hit 129, get to 20, go over through Augusta into Columbia, South Carolina, take 77 north, all the way up to, pretty sure that's Whitfield, or 77 and 81 combined, right? Yeah, that vicinity, not Whitfield per se. Yeah, it's close enough. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to bypass Atlanta because of the NFL. First, we got to get fuel. All right, need your help. I noticed something earlier in the week. I didn't really look too much into it because I was taking it some like discoloration or something, right? But on the passenger side of my engine, my turbo's right here. See that discoloration right there? What is this part? What is that? I don't know what that is, but it's got like, I don't know, it smells like brown sugar or some shit like that. Even looks like, what is that? It's not like a fluid, it's like a thick fluid. It's like a jam of some sort. It's the only way I know how to describe it. What is that?
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud in that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. "2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that roll beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that roll beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. No shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through.
Just not happen, man. I'm telling you, if this doesn't make you smile every damn time as a trucker, get the hell out. I noticed there was a truck passing me. It was coming up on my side of me pretty quickly, and I'm just driving. He stops beside of me. I notice he's there for a few seconds. I look over and I see a young boy, 10, 12 years old, somewhere in that window. He's just doing this. I'm like, yeah, baby. Yeah, and I waved at him and smiled. And they just took going off. I'm telling you, if they don't make you smile, I don't give a damn. If you don't fucking pump your horn for the arm pump, get the hell out of a truck. All right, so we stopped. We are at Rock Hill, South Carolina. I'm flying jail, 77. I know the deal is 77 traffic is a pain in the ass. It's going north. I was hoping, Sunday, not much going on. Charlotte game, or the Carolina games in New England. I was coming up through 20 and all that shit, even though I was away from Atlanta. It was all fine. I didn't go to Atlanta because of the game, of course. 77 northbound sucks. And that's just going to get, I was hoping it would be clear going through Charlotte, but no, if I'm in this mess now, Charlotte's going to be just as bad. That's what's the problem with Charlotte, is 77. 85 going through there is not a problem. But 77 is because they got that one lane, it's a tow lane. Every mile or so, it goes in and out, cuts in and out, cuts in and out, cuts in and out. And every time it cuts in and out, that's when the congestion backs the fuck up. So you got like 20 miles of that daggone bullshit tow express lane in Charlotte. Because when they get off the express lane, they got to cross over four damn lanes to get to their exit, and that causes it's just stupid. They don't give a shit because they're making money. Whatever. It's going to suck. We're 200 miles away from delivery, which means we're 220 miles away from delivery. We're 200 miles away from where we're planning on going. Even though I don't need a 30, I'm going to go ahead and do a 30 while I'm here. And
Tecler's with him for a nice pickup.
Actually be able to watch some of the game. I've been listening to it. That second quarter was just crap. And I was inside when I come back after halftime, or third quarter, as New Orleans scored again. I don't know how that happened, but they didn't get the extras afterwards. So it's 20. What is it right now? 21-16 right now. Bills have the ball. So I'm going to spend about 10, 20 minutes here kind of watch. It's fourth quarter now, 14 minutes ago. I might just stay here and watch the entire rest of the whole fourth quarter. Just to so I can say I watched the Bills play a little bit. But anyhow, got a lunch, got a double cheeseburger, got some Fritos. Eat lunch. It's 3:23 right now. So yeah. We'll get to getting when I decide to get to getting. But let's watch the rest of the game. Alright, well, we're north of Charlotte. That wasn't actually that bad, to be honest. I mean, it's a little cluster, but it's just Charlotte. But it wasn't horrible. But I will say that 45 minutes I spent back there in Rock Hill with the Flying J, 77 traffic thinned out a little bit. I mean, it's still constant traffic for that matter, but it thinned out somewhat. And the Bills won, 31-19. That second quarter was like, the whole second half is, I mean, it is a shit show for a while. Natcher was talking, and you're having a bad day and you still put up 31 points. He's talking about the Bills, saying, being pretty good. So, I don't know, man. We'll see. We're 4-0. We'll see burn injury and how far we can go. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But I was talking to my buddy a few minutes ago, and he's running a dedicated thing that I knew wasn't for me. So I asked him if he was interested, and I passed his truck information over to the agent. And then, that's what he's doing. It's just doing side-by-side deliveries, like ATV deliveries and all that. So far, it seems to be doing pretty decent for him. Just not in the area that I want to be. I would like to have another dedicated, maybe do the solar panel load out in Oklahoma or somewhere, or Texas. And I'm keeping my eye out. And I got my little buddy. Anytime he sees an email, my former, what are they called, coordinator. Anytime because when these agents need drivers for dedicated, they shoot out emails to the agents. Or to the coordinators. He's like, anytime something comes across my desk and I see it and you might be interested, I'll let you know. He did call me with one yesterday. I said, just pass my information over to that agent, let him call me. And I told him to also text me the agent's information, so I'll call him instead. This was like late Friday, like 4:30. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. The agent calls me or whatever. I'll call that agent and see what that's all about. And see if it sounds something I'd be interested in. It's something out west. I wouldn't mind spending time out the West Coast. I'm not against it, but I got to see what about. Because from my understanding, it's like some California, Utah, kind of like New Mexico and all that stuff. It's getting wintertime, and it's only supposed to be for like a month. So, like the month of October. The month of October out west, though, that's like winter, right? So I don't carry chains on my truck, so I'm not going to want to deal with chain law. So it's like Colorado, September 1st to April, whatever. It's chain law. You have to have chains during that time of the year. Everywhere else, or a lot of other, I don't know about every vessel's rule. But most of it is just wet. It's according to the weather when chain law goes into effect. So we shall see about that. I'm not even sure what the load is. Not sure what the weights, the pay, none of that crap. I don't know none of that stuff. So we'll see if that sounds like something that we're willing to do. We are. Welcome to Statesville. We're going through Statesville, North Kakalaki right now. We are 92 miles before we get to Wytheville area, Wytheville, Virginia, which is where 77 and 81 intersect. And then we are 157 miles from, I don't know, do I have that destination as delivery or do I have that destination as Loves? I don't remember. I have it as delivery. Okay. So we're total 157 miles away from our location. Now I'm kind of decided, because I was talking to my buddy a few minutes ago, because I'm 92 miles away from Withville, which will put me 65 miles away from delivery in the morning if I stay in the Withville area. I'm not too convinced that I'm going to do that yet, but yes, it's an option, which would mean I would get there about 5:30 or so, 5:45. I don't know, about 6, if I choose to do that. But I don't want to be that far away, because you know me, I don't like getting up super early. If I can get within 20-30 miles, and I ain't got to be on the road at 6. If I can leave out around 7:15 and be there on time, that's kind of more along my fucking way of wanting to run. I don't like getting up early. Hell, I haven't had to wake up to an alarm clock in weeks, a couple weeks now. I like that. Wake up when my body says wake the hell up. This morning I didn't have it set. I woke up at like 7:30. I didn't get up moving at 7:30, but I woke up at 7:30. Again, it's one of those things I said before. Having too much time is my worst enemy. I could have knocked a couple hundred miles out yesterday, knocked a couple more miles out today, and been parked already early and all that stuff. And why? I'm just like, I got plenty of time. But once I start driving, the time just goes by. Like, it's not like a big deal. But once I start driving, time just goes. Right now, I got the Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs game on. That's what I'm listening to as I'm driving down the way. We're driving up the way now. Since the Bills won, it's football day, y'all. I don't know who plays tonight. All right, Statesville, slow me down. Let's get down to 55. 55, stay alive. Well, the railroad used to say to me all the damn time. 55, stay alive. All right, we'll keep on grinding. I'll figure out when I stop. I'll figure out where I'm going to stop whenever we stop. So let's get it.
18 wheels rolling heavy down the line, white line flashing, burning up my drive time. You swerve in front like you own the lane. One wrong move, you're a red stain. I ain't out here playing demolition derby. I'm hauling freight, not digging graves early. The blinker's a warning, not a suggestion. You test my brakes, you're asking the wrong question. Give me room, I don't wanna kill you, but this rig don't stop like your Subaru. I got a family, just like you do, so don't be stupid. Help me help you. Give me room, I ain't your thrill ride. Back off, think twice, stay out of my blind side. Brake check heroes, phone star cowboys, TikTok and death wish, little convoy. I see your kids in the rear seat chilling. One dumb move, now I'm the villain. Signal early, merge with grace. Don't race a truck, that's a losing chase. Give me room, I don't wanna kill you, but this rig don't stop like your Subaru. I got a family, just like you do, so don't be stupid. Help me help you. Give me room. I ain't out here playing demolition derby. I'm hauling freight, not digging graves early. I'm hauling freight, not digging graves early. Not blinking graves early. That blinker's a warning, not blinker's a suggestion. You test my brakes, you're asking the wrong question. Give me room, I don't wanna kill you, but this rig don't stop like your Subaru. I got a family, just like you do, so don't be stupid. Help me help you. Give me room, I ain't your thrill ride. Back off, think twice, stay out of my blind side. Brake check heroes, phone star cowboys, tick-tock and death wish, little convoy. Break check here just like you do, so don't be stupid, help me help you, give me room. I ain't your thrill ride, back off, think twice, stay out of my blind side. Break check heroes, phone star cowboys, tick-tock and death wish, little convoy. I see your kids in the rear seat chillin', one dumb move, now I'm the villain. Signal early, merge with grace, don't race a truck, that's a losing chase. Break check heroes, phone star cowboys, tick-tock and death wish, little convoy.
All right, we are stopped at a 1-9 Shell station in Dublin, Virginia. We are, shit, I just closed it. 46 miles away from delivery. 50-minute drive from here. So that'll be, we'll leave out of here about 7. We'll be there at 8. And we'll get delivery. Now, remember that part I was talking about earlier in the beginning of the video? Is, it's an EGR actuator, and I need to get out there and look at it to see if it's loose and see if maybe one of them hoses or something came loose in the back. I was told from a Love's guy mechanic, from a buddy of mine who showed him the video, because his truck don't have that thing. But it's an EGR what was that word again? Actuator. Something that adjusts the exhaust in and back to the engine. I don't know. But I'm going to get out there and play with it, see if it's loose or not, wipe it all off, and to see if any of that smudge, that grease or whatever comes back. It's not like oil or anything, I don't think. But I just want to go out there and play with it, see if it's tight for one. Maybe it's just rattle loose. I don't know. But that guy also said, "Are you losing any power?" I'm like, "No, I don't feel any power difference." And he said it may just be, it's got a leak for a reason. So I need to go out there and look at it and wipe it away and see if that leak comes back, see if that smudge comes back, that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna look at that. But I'm gonna go ahead and call the video here. And if I find anything, if I get out there and I feel like it's tight, I mean, there's no update for you. But if I feel like it's loose or whatever, I'll show you. I'll show you more. But I'm just gonna wipe it off and see if it comes back. Because he said that sometimes has happened. Like it has a little bit more in there, but it eventually works its way out. But once it works its way out, it's like nothing there. But I don't know how much can you tell from a video, right? So I don't know. But let me know if you've had any experience with that EGR actuator valve being a problem. And I'll base everything off of the feedback and advice. So thanks for being here, y'all. We're done for the day. It is now 6:40 in the p.m. We're calling it. I'm going to edit the video. I don't even know if they got in here for food. Probably nothing. I don't see no signs like in a restaurant or nothing. So I'm not hungry. Because it said lunch a little bit of I guess it'll be about 3 hours now. The Bills won. That's a good day. Anyway, that's it. Thanks a lot. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow.